Marvellous. Then we'll begin. Well, a very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Poole Church.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you. As you can see, Lawrence isn't here today. He's, I think he's in Holland. Is it Holland? Yeah. So, if he's watching, hello, Lawrence. Everything's running smoothly so far. Karla's arrived, which is the key bit. So, it's lovely to see so many people here today, considering the weather. It's just absolutely bucketed it down all the way over from where we live. So, and it's not got any better when we got here. So, it's great to see so many people here today. A very warm welcome to all those online. As I've just said, we know hopefully Lawrence is watching, and we've got. Yeah.
We couldn't get it working.
We're on YouTube at the moment. We're on YouTube.
Oh, we're on YouTube.
That's one thing, though.
Okay, well, we're on YouTube. So
Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
I've become a YouTuber.
You need a handle.
I need a handle, right. So, anyhow, welcome to anybody who's watching this on YouTube at some stage. So, without further ado, I'd like to ask Karla to open with the opening prayer, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Would you please close your eyes and join me in the stillness of prayer, connecting our plane of existence with the spiritual plane, sending out our love to all those wondrous souls to wish to be part of our divine service. Heavenly Father, Divine Spirit, as I ask for your beautiful radiance to fill this sanctuary and to surround each person with your love. We join here today with the knowledge that this is a celebration of the two planes joining as one, and that our loved ones eagerly await for the veil to be lifted, for this precious moment in time to be spent together. We know in our hearts this is for a short while, but in our spiritual understanding, we are never walking this path alone. We all seek love and guidance, especially in times of need, and we are truly grateful for the words of wisdom that flow from our spiritual loved ones within the messages that will help us in our everyday lives. Dear Father, I ask now for my guides to blend with me so we may become one with one voice and pass on the words of all spirit in truth, love and respect. And I leave this service in your care and keeping. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Karla. If you'd now like to join in with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thine will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not when in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Thank you. We now move on to our healing part of the service. Healing is not something that's just done by individuals, special individuals or whatever. This is done by everybody. We've all got the power to heal. And we have to start thinking about all those people who don't understand what healing can do to them, in terms of, you might have a neighbour or a friend who is in great need of some support, whether it be just to talk to, as opposed to physically giving them some healing. Healing can be given in so many different ways. So if you have a friend, a neighbour, a relative, somebody that you know that needs some extra healing, we can collectively send that healing out to them. Please raise your hand during this time. Great architect of the universe, God of our own understanding, please send out all those healing thoughts to those names that have been mentioned here today. Let us not forget the conflicts that are going on in this world. Fighting between religions, fighting between differences. It needs to stop. We can't do it personally, but we can send our love and our thoughts out to those people who can make that difference. Sending our love to everybody. Amen. I'd now like to ask Karla to give her reading and her philosophy.
Thank you. I've chosen, or Spirit has chosen, a poem from Remembering with Love by Helen Steiner Rice. And it's called The Soul Like Nature Has Seasons Too. When you feel cast down and despondently sad, and you long to be happy and carefree and glad, do you ask yourself, as often I do, why there must be days that are cheerless and blue? Why is the song silenced in the heart that was gay? And then I ask God, what makes life this way? And his explanation makes everything clear. The soul has its seasons, the same as the year. Man, too, must pass through life's autumn of death, and have his heart frozen by winter's cold breath. But spring always comes with new life and birth, followed by summer to warm the soft earth. And oh, what a comfort to know there are reasons that souls, like nature, must too have their seasons. Bounteous seasons in barren ones too, times for rejoicing and times to be blue. For with nothing but sameness, how dull life would be, for only life's challenge can set the soul free. And it takes a mixture of both bitter and sweet to season our lives and make them complete. Anyone who's seen me work knows that my guide, Arthur, does the writing, the philosophy. So this is his take on the poem. Dear friends, some may call it the soul, and some may call it the spirit that dwells within. But whatever your preference or belief, it is hard to think that it is his seasons too, but aptly placed in the poem. The soul is your truest expression of each of you. It has to go through many changes as life is forever changing and expanding in knowledge. This does not mean you need to have a degree in this or that. Just purely living on the earth plane is enough. It is often said the world is your school for where you come to learn, the most arduous and also the most pleasant of lessons. As you begin to grow and expand in thought and awareness, your maturity follows suit, the same as the body ages over time. In many a life, the wisest of minds are those that have lived the longest and seen the many changes that have happened around them and within the world. With each new morning as the sun rises, the excitement of the soul quickens as placed before it. It is another challenge or experience to embrace or overcome until nightfall and the moon shines its beacon of light. As a being of light, the soul gravitates to a bountiful of experiences that are needed to impart wisdom and growth. Some do not recognize this side of themselves, but others have this instinct that knowing something is happening. For in life so much is happening at a breakneck speed, you don't stop and listen to the soul that speaks quietly to you, for you cannot hear the words of guidance which flow with love for you. There is a peace that dwells deep inside that can be hard to reach at times, but I can assure you, my dear friends, that it is quietly simmering away, patiently waiting to rise to the surface of your being, to surround and hold you for just a few minutes, so you may take that vital breath and allow the world to stop for a while. In the winter moments of your life, the soul sits quietly and reflects on things that have been achieved. In the growing spring season, your soul becomes quickened at the process of enlightened thoughts that inspire you forward for the next chapter. And the summer season is to bask in the sunlight of life and to begin to see it all manifest before you. Until the autumn, when all the hard work through the creative love of your soul is ripened and shown in the bounteous spread that has been harvested and shed with love. And then once more, the winter soul takes rest, to rejuvenate once more for the coming seasons ahead. My dear friends, if anything I have spoken here today resonates with you, then please take this precious time to bring about a balance and equilibrium to your being, so you are able to nourish every part of yourself, your life and your spirit. You have a grand opportunity to make the right choices to adapt for a wonderful life here on the earth plane. It does not matter what others may say or think. What counts is your understanding and belief in self. As we in the spirit world have utter faith and belief in you and what you will achieve in your life from this day forward. With much love and blessings, thank you for listening, but most importantly, for being you. Arthur. Thank you.
Thank you, Karla. Thank you. Wow. Lot to take in. Yeah. Hope you can absorb all that. It's lovely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we now move on to our piece of music, and with a bit of luck, the equipment will work. Sue will come along with your free will offering, which will be gratefully received and used for the purpose of the church. Thank you. flowing, that, was it? Sorry about that. It didn't seem to flow very well on that bit, or was it just me?
It flowed.
It was flowing, but
It flowed in.
Okay, we now come to the mediumship. For those who've not been to this church before, we like to get some sound back from you guys for when Karla comes to you. She needs to hear your voice. So we need a yes, no, maybe. Perfect. See, Lawrence has trained you really well, hasn't he? You know? So, without further ado, I'm going to hand over to Karla and let Karla continue with the mediumship.
Thank you. Just to say, I walk a bit. I don't
Oh,
want
that's
to walk
fine.
on your
Don't worry.
toes.
I'll move out the way.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. As Ian said, I do like to hear your voices. So if when I come to you, we can have a real good connection. Okay, I'm just asking them to change my energy just for a second so that we can move that way. Okay. Okay, open the door. Oh, right, I know I've got a lady building with me straight there. That lady sat like that with the glasses, please. May I come to you, please? Ooh, come on then, sweet. Oh, I do feel this is more of a grandmother for you, please. You understand your grandmother, please, in the spirit world? Yes. Okay, can you also understand she had a real motherly love for you as well?
I can't remember.
Oh, you can't remember. Right, okay, then I know then because I thought grandmother and mother. Can you understand your mother, please, in the spirit world?
I do.
Yes, okay, so I know they've come together, but I know your grandmother wanted to come first. Okay, so I know your mum's there with her as well. Okay, come on. Your grandmother, I know you just said you didn't know a lot about her, but I just need to go with her for a minute. Is that okay with you?
With the fact that she came first, it's her.
It's her. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there was no holding her back, I've got to say that. You know, but I also know within her own way she wouldn't have held back on her voice either. If she had something to say, she'd have to get it out and say it because she just wants to be first and give what she can, and then she'll let everyone else. It's like everyone else has to stand in a queue because she's number one at the moment. I do feel that with her, she was very much family. She organised family. Does this make sense to you? It's like she's the centre and everyone comes around her. If she needed to see them, it's like she would put the thought out, people came to her more than she went there. Does that make sense to you? So this is why she's come forward. She's saying you've been being pulled left, right. She's saying left, right and Chelsea. You're being pulled by family. Does this make sense to you, please?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Because I know she's given me like this whirlpool around you. So I know that there's so much going on around your life, but you seem to be being pulled into it, into other people's lives as well. Does this make sense? She just needs you to stand back from that, please, because your energy is up and down. Because I know as I'm working with you, I'm getting a bit agitated here. Does that make sense? But I also know she would get quite agitated if things weren't running the way she wanted them to run.
Yes.
Okay? So she's just asking you, at the end of the day, it's up to you, but she's just asking you just to stand back and take stock of self, please. Okay? Now, I know that she's just moving, and I know your mum's here, and, okay, she's a bit more quieter. She's a bit more calmer in herself. Does this make sense to you than your grandmother?
Yes.
There is a degree of difference between them, a degree. Not so much in a personality, but there's a different way. She would approach it in a different way, your mum. Then your nan's a bit like a bull in a china shop where your mum would have gone all the way around the houses to try and help. Does that make sense to you? Very giving soul, very loving as well, I feel. Does this make sense to you, please? I need your voice.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure if your mum was loving?
No.
Right, okay. That's a different one. Okay. how she's showing it to me, how I'm feeling with her, it's like, okay, do it again. It's like to give love, to gain love, you give love. Does that make sense to you? If you gave her stuff, she will give back.
Okay.
Yes?
Thank
Okay, right, okay. But I do know that she does love you because she's making me aware I need her to understand I do love you. I do feel she was quite a hard-working lady, but also hard with it.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Quite hard to get along with other people as well.
Yes.
Other people found her a bit, you know, bit hard to get on with, okay? Okay, well, you're a bit different than this because you do, even though you stand back from people, if you make a friend, you're very much a friend.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, and she's proud of that because you're not like her. You seem to have modelled yourself and built yourself totally different. Does this make sense to you? And this is what she said. So both of them are coming in at the moment to give you strength, but also to give you peace, please. There's a peace that is needed to flow within you at this time. It's to quieten the mind down. Does that make sense to you? Okay. And it's trying to alleviate all this pressure that is in and around you. So this is their strength. They had strength in the way they stood. They had strength the way they expressed. So that's what they're giving you because you're fighting something. Yes? So they stood either side of you. All right? So please take their love and just know that you are being helped.
Thank you very
Even though you don't feel like it. From the spirit world you are. Okay, so bless you. Thank you for working with me.
very much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, got a gentleman building with me. Okay, I feel like this lady here with the glasses on top of her head. Can you understand your father, please? Coming in. I also know I've got a grandfather as well. They're doing twos today. Okay, I also know his father's with him as well, please. Also, can you understand this restriction I find in my throat at the moment? With your father, please.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I'm asking him to just take it off a bit because I just feel that I can't get everything out that I want to get out towards the end. Does that make sense to you? Okay, take it off. Oh, he's coming in with a lot of love for you, a lot of love. And I know that you are on your spiritual journey at this moment and you've been on it for quite a few years. Does that make sense? But I also feel as he's telling me that you seem to have took a break. Does that make sense? I want to take a break from this at the moment. And he's saying it is because you felt overwhelmed with it all. Does that make sense to you, please? He's saying it's okay to take a break. It is okay because we wait. You know, time is here. There's not here. You know, with them there's no time. So where you might take a 6-month break, he's telling me that's just that. Okay, so don't worry, they're working behind the scenes with you more than in the front. Okay, and that should give you a bit of peace within to know that you haven't totally given up. Can you understand your grandfather had a stiff leg or something wrong with one of his legs, please? Because he wants my leg dead straight as he's coming in. I know that he was a very knowledgeable gentleman, please. He's putting loads of books around me as well, your grandfather, but I also know your father was as well. And I've also got some beautiful writing from your father. I'm not sure if he wrote books or wrote memoirs, please. You're not aware of that. It's just I know that, okay, do it again. Right, okay. You've been keeping notes, please, on your journey, your spiritual journey. You, a bit. Well, your grandfather and your father are both coming together and they're just saying, can you do more than just a bit? Because as you grow and you start to expand within and working with the spiritual world, you will be able to look back, because sometimes as we're walking this path, we think we haven't progressed. It's only once we've looked back that you read through the books that you then say to yourself, oh, well, actually, I have come on, and it's to give you like a sticker, you know, just a sticker. I know your father was a hard worker as well, please. He just seemed to never give up, and I know that he didn't want to give up towards the end as well, because he's bringing this voice thing back to me, so I know it is all round here with him. Okay, and I'm finding it quite breathless with him as well. Do you understand your grandfather's just giving me a pain in my heart, please? He had a heart attack of some sort. Okay, take this off, please. Okay. Your grandfather also giving me a walking stick as well, whether he used it because of his stiffness in this leg. There was a problem with this leg. Okay, but he's also given me this to give to you, to balance you. You feel sometimes you're a bit, excuse me, I've got to take some water. You feel sometimes that you feel a bit unbalanced. Does that make sense? It's like one side is a lot more heavier than the other side, but it's also mentally and emotionally, and that's putting a pull on the body, please. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
And there's a great tiredness with you as well. I feel quite exhausted. I don't know if it's because they're putting in so much for me, but I do feel quite exhausted with you, where I just feel everything's a bit of a trudge at the moment. Does that make sense to you? And I know the winter months don't really suit you. You're more of a sunny, they just said a sunbeam. So I know you like the summer more, the brighter nights, the brighter days, and the different colours, okay, where we seem to go into this hibernation, okay. I know your father wasn't much of, okay, he's going back to the seasons. And I know he didn't like the winter, neither he didn't like being closed in. I want to be out with him all the time. I know that right up until he became too ill, he would have tried to get out as much as he could. Does that make sense? To get and fill the lungs with the fresh air. So I know also with him, for a good medicine for you is wrap up warm and get outside, he said. Just go for a little walk. It will help. We don't always need the sunlight to help us. It's actually being outside is what he's saying. Okay, just know that your grandfather's there to giving you his present of a stick, just to balance, just to keep you going. Don't worry about that you've stepped back for a little while, because again, like your father's just reiterating, they are working behind you. Okay, and your people, your guides, are moving things. I don't know if there's a course coming up you've put your name down for, or you're trying to, okay, do it again. There's a course that you're going to, if you've not put your name down, then there's a course that is coming up and you're thinking, shall I do, shall I not? He's saying, go on there. It's taking you a different avenue, you know? If you think of yourself as a tree, he's bringing in nature along. If you think of yourself as a tree, you've got many branches, and from those branches you've got other branches, and sometimes we need, as spiritual beings, to not just stay stood. We need to branch out and try different things. It lifts you, but it also brings in a deepening of knowledge. Again, going back to the books your grandfather's on about, deepen your knowledge, and then that will help everything, and your awareness, okay? I need to put yellow around you as well, and that's to bring in the sunlight. I know, because you're missing it, so I need to bring you the sunlight. But they're also giving me April for you, and I want to do a June for you, passing anniversary, birthday, okay? And I want to skip to November for you as well, okay? Okay. I know that, oh, right, okay. You got mum's in spirit, please? No. Okay. Your mum's not been too good? Right, okay, because I didn't know if she was here or not. They just said, say about mum. Just know they're there, your dad's there with her, helping her every step of the way, okay? No, she's not sleeping well and her eating's gone a bit, he's telling me, but she needs to try a bit harder. Okay, that's nice, isn't it? Well, it just comes in, you've got to say it. Okay, so bless you, thank you for working with me. Bless you, bye. Oh, right, I know. Can I come to the young lady there who's just thinking, please don't? Okay. Okie doke. Oh, right. I know I've got a lady building with me. I don't feel very tall with this lady. Understand a grandmother or an aunt who's gone over. Someone who's like a grandmother or an aunt you was close to, please. And not either side of you. Right. Okay. Come on. Okay. There is a lady that is here for you, and I don't feel, I will describe her, I don't feel overly tall with this lady at all. I feel quite slim in my build. I don't feel really, really old with her neither, probably in her late 50s, 60s. You understand a lady who passed like that, and not either side of you? That lady. You don't know. You don't think? Not for you, definitely not. It's either you or it's you. Okay. I know that this lady would have worn glasses as well. Now, this could have been a neighbour who you would have called auntie. Someone close to the family. No, if not, I'm going to have to let her go. Absolutely no. Right, I'm going to ask her to go back. Wait, no, I'm not. Anyone here, please, in this row with this lady? No? Not you? No? Yes, no? No. Right, I'm going to ask her to go back then, but I know she's here for you. If you can't take her, it's no point me going forward with her. Okay? Right. Okay, go back. You can come back again in a minute. Okay. Okay. I know I've got a gentleman coming in now to that lady there with 1983 on. Yeah. Please may I work with you? Okay. I have this gentleman coming forward, not too sure what relationship he is, but I do know that he was of a well-standing, quite a tallish man, under 6 feet, but I know I've got a bit of weight there. Yes, you can take this gentleman. Okay. I do feel this is more of on a family link for you. You understand this, please? Okay. As he's coming in with quite an assertiveness. I think that's the right word. Okay, I'm just saying to you, I am here. And that's how he wants to introduce himself. I am here. Feel that you have been asking for him at different points throughout the day, coming weeks and months. Okay, he's saying, well, I'm here. All right, that's how he's showing me, I'm here. He said he's been listening to you. You've been putting up a lot of thoughts and a lot of questions, please. And he's also saying you're asking, what is it like over there? And asking him, what is it like over there? Does that make sense to you? Yeah. And you're wanting answers, and then you feel you're not getting the answers, he's telling me. Yeah. But he said, I'm stood right next to you, telling you the answers. But you have this little thing called doubt. Yeah. Like a doubting Thomas. Yeah. He said, no sooner does it come in, you're saying, no, that was me. That was my thought, that's my voice. And it's just as if you're saying, I need your voice to prove to me. He said, that's not how it works. That is not how it works. It would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? It would make my job a lot easier as well. Okay. He said, yeah, that's not how it works. You go from believing to knowing. That's the difference. We can all believe in something, he's telling me. And he had a belief in many, many things, whether it was his work, his garden, his family. I don't feel he was an over-religious man. He sort of questioned that, like, that don't happen. Yeah. He said, but I'm living proof it does happen. But he was a bit like you, where he doubted quite a bit as well. But as he's trying to express, we all believe in something. It's when you get to know, and you know it's real, is when your thoughts will be turned off, he's saying, and you will hear me. You will hear me here, not here. You'll feel me, okay? You will feel me talk to you. I know he comes around you of an evening because he's got you sort of like as you're resting, whether you're laying on your bed or you're sat laying, because he's trying to push me back, so it's like sitting back in my chair, okay? And I know there's a lamp or something next to you. He's saying, that's me, okay? The little tap that you go, that's him. The flicker of the light, that's him. He's trying, I don't feel he's been over long. Does that make sense? To his longness, he said it was like that. I mean, he could have been gone a couple of years, but to me, he feels fresh. That don't sound right, does it? Ooh, I'll take that back. Good job Lawrence not here. You wait, he'll be texting me. Right, okay. Okay. He just feels so full of energy and so together. It's hard to explain what he's trying to give me. Close. I just feel so together with this gentleman. I just know what I'm doing, and I can come and go when I want to come and go. We're not restricted at all. Your spiritual pathway is just opening. There's this tiny flicker of a flame, and that's what needs to grow. But we need to change this doubting Thomas and let it go. To, again, like the lady in the front, is to read more. Everyone works differently, you know, so to go back to the old mediums of the past and to look how they worked, you know, and went into depth, is where you will gain your knowledge, please. He's also bringing in healing around you. I know you're in need of healing, and I know that you've got a problem with the lower part of your back as well. He keeps, because he's poking me in the back, so you need to see lovely Lynn for some healing. But he also wants to bring you to the forefront of your mind about you becoming a healer, please. And that has been there, thinking, you have been told, okay, well, can you get on with it? You know, we waste too much time thinking, shall we, shan't we, shall we, shan't we? Just get on with it. You know, don't waste time. You know, time is precious, life is precious. And again, going back, like he's saying within the reading, you know, have as many experiences as you can, you know, and allow your spirit or your soul, whichever one you want to call it, to expand in this and in the enlightenment of working with spirit, because you will be working with spirit, he's telling me. Because once they get you, they got you, and that's it. You can't walk away. Okay, doesn't matter how hard you try. This gentleman is also bringing water around you, please. You understand the water aspect of where he's going with this, please. Right, do again. Right. Emotional. Yeah. Emotional. It's like this wave of emotion comes in, and he's trying to say that, you know, sometimes when you sit and you just go into your own world when you're not thinking, then it becomes calm. Mm-hmm. You need to recognise when you're here to when you're here, and try and work in between. You can have a little ripple, he said, I'll let you have that, but you can't go to either way. Yeah. Okay, so it's about reharnessing self, bringing in the equilibrium of self as well, and working with self, he's saying. Okay. I know that he was a gentleman who loved solving problems, okay? And he loved having the solutions to many things. Does that make sense to you? If you, okay, do it again. If you had a problem, you went to him and you said, how can I? He would come back with the best way. You don't know that. You're not sure. Okay. Think back to a okay, he's just think back to a time when you really needed help. We're going back a bit. Okay. I just know is what he's trying to show me is you need to go back a bit in your memory to a time where it wasn't brilliant. Okay? And you asked him a certain question. I don't know what the question is, but he gave you the answer. But you still went your own way. You can't remember. It will come back. It will come back. Probably as soon as I finish with you, you'll go, okay. All I know, right, as he's coming in really close in and around you, he's trying to help you every step of the way. Because sometimes you feel lost and he just wants to guide you. Just gently guide you. He's not going to push hard. He's just going to guide you to the people who will help you. Because you'll listen to them. All right? Okay. Stay in the light. Stay up as much as you can. Okay? And I've just allowed this emotional upset to sort of like go a bit more calmer. You know? Okay, right. He's just explaining. Okay. You can't really put... Okay, do it again. You can't really put your life in boxes. Because then you're being hemmed in, okay? We need to sort of like break down the barriers and allow it all to flow together. People think that you keep the spiritual side separate from the physical. You don't. You must allow them to merge. For Spirit always wants to help you on your pathway, okay? So please take his love and know that he's walking very closely with you, and those thoughts are his thoughts. Spirit draw very close to you. And listen for the taps and the flickerings, because that's him. Okay? Bless you. Thank you for working with me. Okay, come on. Okay, and now I've got a lady building. Okay, I've got this little lady building with me at the moment. I'm asking her to come really close to me. I know she would have worn glasses. I'm hoping it's not the same lady who came here just a minute ago and she was a bit lost. Okay, come on then, sweetheart. I know that I want to wear, she's given me what I'm wearing, so I know I would have liked cardigans and she's a very old-fashioned type of lady, and even in her mannerisms as well. I know that... oh, come on. I know I had this creative side within me. Okay. I'm very family. I feel this is a grandmother or an elderly mother, please. And I'm throwing it out. As I'm throwing it, can you understand this, please? Because she went like that and we're looking at you. Please, may I work with you? Can you understand this is a mother?
Yes.
Mother, okay. Because I know that I want to keep buttoning up my cardigan, you know? Yeah. Okay, and I know that she was a very creative lady. I want to be very petite with this lady.
She did a lot of painting.
Right, okay. Because she's bringing in a lot of colour as well. And she's trying to bring in a lot of colour for you. But I know she wore colour as well as adored colour,
Yes.
is what she's saying.
Yes.
Okay, so she would have, and I know that she would have looked at life through clear lenses, is what she's giving me. So she would have seen exactly what life was about. Does that make sense?
Yes, very much
Okay, she never made excuses for anyone.
so. No.
You know, she was straight talking
Yes.
as she was,
Yes.
you know. She had this particular way about her. She loved, and she also, well, she's just saying, say it as it is. If she didn't like something, she didn't like it. But if she loved it, she adored it.
Yes.
Is what she's saying
Yes.
to me. You're very much like her.
I didn't think I was.
You don't think you was. She's telling me that you are. There's certain aspects of you where you're very much like her, where you will be there for people if they're there for you.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Right, okay. But if somebody's done you wrong, she's telling me, that's it.
Yes. Very
And
much
she's
so.
like, that's it.
That's it.
You know, so you are, so she said, see, I told you, you are a bit like me. Okay. Okay.
I stick to it.
Pardon?
I stick to it.
Yes, yes. Well, she was very much like that as well. There was no sway, you know, moving her on any sort of, she was quite an opinionated lady.
Oh, she was.
And she's got me looking at the news at the moment on the telly,
Yes.
and she would have a conversation with the telly. Does this make sense to you? If somebody, okay,
Her
she's,
relatives are in Israel.
sorry?
Her relatives are in Israel.
Oh, right, okay.
So
It's
she's looking
just,
at the news all the time.
okay. It's just that she's saying, you know, with, she was trying to say is, with the politicians,
Yes.
she's literally shouting at them,
Yes, she is.
you know, constant having a go and,
She would be.
you know. So she said, you know, it's still the same. I'm still the same. Very matter of fact, because of the way she just said it, I'm just
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
You know, so, which is really good, actually. And this is where she wants, saying you're like her, but she wants you to keep this up. Either you've not been able to say something you really want to say, please. Do you understand? Yes?
Yeah.
Because
I
of-
come out with things, yeah. Yeah.
Pardon?
I do come out with it.
Right, okay, but there's something that's really deep, she's saying, that's eating you up.
Yes.
Right,
Yes, very much so.
right, okay. If you won't say it, then write it.
I have done.
You have written it
Yeah.
Okay.
Several times.
several times, okay. She said because this still is eating you up, so it needs to keep coming up, coming out, coming up, coming out.
Yes.
So whatever way, shape and form suits you,
Yes.
please keep doing it, she's saying. At the moment, she stood next to me and she's got a megaphone. You know. It's like she wants you to shout it from the rooftops.
I have done.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the next... she's got quite a sense of humour, this lady,
Yes, yes.
because she just said give her the microphone, give her
Yeah, that's
the
what I
megaphone and
Yeah.
get her to blast it. And this
I
is
have done,
this
yeah.
major
Thank you.
thing, this is.
Yes, it's
Okay, don't know if you've been on some sort of rally.
not me, no.
Not you. Okay, well, have I got marching with you or something like that,
Keep
please?
marching on, yes.
You're right, okay, because I want to march with a banner and
Yeah,
just keep
definitely. Yeah.
things alive that should be alive. Does that make
That's
sense
right,
to you? Because
yeah.
you won't believe what she's bringing in. You're very visual for me today. So she's bringing in banners and tutors and everything. But a very strong lady.
Yes, she
There
is.
was a power about this lady that
She was
really
strong in body, but
ignited.
she was
No,
in mind.
not in body, but in mind and soul.
That's all, yes. definitely.
Okay, definitely mind and soul. I know towards the end she become very, very weak, very, very quick.
Yes.
Is how she's given me because I want to stand strong,
Yeah.
and then I want to crumble.
Yeah.
Okay, and she said it was like, oh,
She's had enough.
and like an I think it's called an accordion when they do this. She said I was like that,
Yes.
and it just went like that. Okay. She said, I just wanted to come in just to give you well done, and you keep going,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you keep walking your path that you're walking. She's so proud of you. And if she wasn't, she would have told you she wasn't. She just said, but she is.
Can she
Bless-
see any boxes?
Boxes,
Moving boxes.
moving. Did you say moving?
Yeah.
Right. Normally, if they're going to bring me something, they'll bring it straight off. Okay. I don't feel okay. She's saying it's not the right time, sorry. Right, it's not the right time. Hold fast.
Sorry?
She's saying hold fast, it's not the right time. Not yet,
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, wait till okay. She's bringing in new growth, so I know it's towards spring, late spring,
Thank you.
okay?
Yeah.
That's when things are gonna shift. Can you understand that she had a loose top set, please?
Loose.
Top set.
Well, both of us.
Right, okay, because it just felt my teeth were,
Yeah.
you know, I had to do that to say that word.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yes, so just know she's right there
Thank you.
again, and she's marching with you, not behind you, not in front of you. She said, we stand strong.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay, bless her up, thank you. Is that it?
Yeah, that's fine. Lovely.
Thank you, everyone.
Karla, that's fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.
And some lovely messages there for our guests. To the lady with the 1983 on, if you are interested in the healing, there's 2 or 3, 4, 5 people in this room who are part of the healers here in the church. So please speak to us, and if you want to come along and join in, I'm sure you'll be more than welcome. So
It's next Monday, not this Monday, next
I was just going to say it's not this Monday, it's next Monday, because I have the notices here, and it's not on the notices. So just before we close, some notices. So Tuesday, the 21st, 7 o'clock, we've got a gong bath with Scania Price. I don't know if anyone's been to one of the gong baths before, but we came to one, didn't we? And it was quite an experience. So yeah, it's worth having a go if you've not done the gong bath. Saturday the 25th, a one-day beginners workshop of mediumship with Chris Jacobs. Starts at 10 o'clock till 4, and it's £40 per person. Sunday of next week is the Divine Service with Chris Jacobs. And then Sunday the 26th, 7 p.m, an evening with mediumship again with Chris Jacobs. So Chris is obviously featuring quite a bit in the next week or so. So those are the notices for this week. Once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for venturing out today in this terrible weather. It's nice to see so many faces, and we hope to see you again soon. I'd like to now ask Karla to close with the opening, with the closing prayer. Not with the opening prayer, closing prayer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, would you all please close your eyes as we once more take that deep breath and fall into the silence of prayer. Heavenly Father, Divine Spirit, once more the time has come when our service is drawing to a close. We all give thanks and love to our families and friends who have drawn close for our communication. We are truly grateful for this special time spent together as a whole, being embraced in their love as their energy moved within and around us. Dear Father, I also give my sincere gratitude to all spirits that worked with me today and touched my very being with their words of encouragement and support. Please take this energy that has been freely given in love and turn it into a beautiful rainbow to shower upon our earth as a healing light, to touch all, on all levels of life, who are in need at this time. Many blessings flow to you all on both sides of the veil. So until we gather together once more, God bless. Amen.
Thank you, Karla.
Thank
A
you.
lovely service. Ladies and gentlemen, safe journey home to wherever you're heading. Yeah, and we hope to see you again very soon. Thank you very much indeed. That was lovely, Karla.
Okay.
That was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I love it when the medium goes to something.
Yeah.
It's a shame it was legal, because I felt
It was there.
it was there, and
Yeah.
not that I didn't.
No, but you could feel the energy went straight
Yeah,
there.
and as you said, didn't remember the founder.
No.
As we would call it,
Announcer.
announcer.
Yeah, from